everyone! So I am still in Ecuador and we are currently in the city of Ambato, Ecuador. We drove for about 2 hours from the Templo refuge, and before we make our way to the lodge at the bottom of the Chimborazo mountain, we made a stop here in Ambato. Ambato is a city of about 300,000 inhabitants, and it's known for its flower and fruit industry. Ecuador is a huge exporter of roses, flowers, but in particular roses. And we're going to be eating today in a Mexican restaurant called El Rey del Burrito. We stopped here for lunch. A lot of our group are Mexicans, so our guides are wanting to honor that and treat us to some Mexican food. Yay! This is the patio of this restaurant called El Rey del Burrito, the Rey of the Burrito. Guacamole. We are still in this city of I forget what it's called in Ecuador. And anyway, this is a very fancy supermarket they have, and I stopped by here because they had a poster for vegan lattes. So yeah, look, it's kind of a Starbucks alternative. They have lots of yummy sweets. I don't think they have vegan sweets, but the cafe latte vegano, vegan latte, either with almond milk or oat milk. Yeah, I like that you can find this sort of thing in Ecuador. Alright, you can see Chimborazo, the highest mountain in Ecuador. It's around 6,300 meters. It is partially covered in clouds right now, so we don't have a totally open view, but you can see it's impressive. We got to our Chimborazo lodge. It's actually called Templo de Montaña, mountain temple, and look at the view we have from our room. We literally have a view of the mountain. I'll be sharing a room with one of the guides, Estrellita, the girl from Mexico. Look how nice. Hola, hola, hola. So behind me is Chimborazo, the highest mountain in Ecuador. And as explained earlier, well, I don't know if I explained it, but we have slim chances of actually making it to the top of Chimborazo because of the snow conditions. They've had a lot of snow in the past 2 months, and the snow cap hasn't had a chance to harden, and essentially that's perfect conditions for avalanches. But we will go to the Chimborazo High Camp, which is in an area that is safe and protected from avalanches, and that's at 5,300 meters. Currently, we are at the Chimborazo Lodge. It's called something. I forgot the name of it. Let's see if it's over here. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing a room with one of the guides. It looks nice, and they're going to be serving us dinner here tonight as well. We've been very well looked after in terms of lunches and dinners. Yeah, I'm curious how high we are here. As you can see, some people, instead of paying for the lodge, I guess, they choose to camp. Over there, people are practicing rock climbing. That's a rock climbing area. Look at these beautiful flowers. I've seen them all over. Wow. I am having a hard time catching my breath again. We are at upwards of 4,000 meters altitude, that's for sure. Very, very beautiful. Chimborazo, the total height is almost 6,200 meters above sea level. But if you're measuring it from the center of the earth, people are saying like this is in reality the highest mountain in the world if measured from the center of the earth. I'm trying to see what the name of the Templo. Yeah, Templo de la Montaña is the name of this place. Templo de la Montaña, the temple of the mountain. As you can see, they have a little artesanía store. I could go and check it out. Bienvenidos. Welcome.
Bienvenido acá, Chakana.
Thank you so much. Chakana is also the name of the place. Chakana in the, for the Incas, it was that, it's a shape that signifies the land above the earth and the underworld. So I don't know if these are just some of the people's rooms or if this is the actual store. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, so this is the dining hall. We're gonna be eating dinner a bit later. It's full of people. Podcast de escalada en montaña. Tope, nice. All right, well, I will update you more tomorrow. Hey. So we just left from, we got dropped off here by our bus to the last parking lot before you start the climb on Chimborazo. That's Chimborazo there hiding in the clouds. And the idea from here is that we're gonna walk up for 3 hours until reaching the Chimborazo high camp, which are these domes, and that's at 5,300 meters. And we're gonna spend the night there, or we're gonna sleep, I guess, at least a few hours. And then we're either gonna start our summit push, or some people may choose to take an alternative route that only goes to about 5,500 meters. I'm gonna make my decision. I'll see how I feel. Since I started on the Diamox, I am feeling a little better with the altitude symptoms. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Just this morning, for the first time this season, one of the guides was able to make it to the top of Chimborazo. So he did say that the snow conditions were not the best. But you know, I'll leave it to our guides and see what decisions they make as to whether we're actually gonna attempt to go for the summit or not. Okay, I will keep you posted. This is just a piece of terrain on our way to the Chimborazo high camp. Look at this. This is called the Arista. It's a ridge that we're walking on. We haven't had the need to put our crampons on yet because I don't know, the snow is already been stepped on quite a lot by others before us. This is one of our guides.
Hi, my name is Aldo.
Hi Aldo. Aldo is just with us today and tomorrow, right? And then te vas a ir a Bolivia.
Yes.
Yeah, then he's gonna go do some ice climbing in Bolivia or in Chile. Yeah, but yeah, look at this beautiful terrain. Amazing. Hola amigos, we are at the high camp on Chimborazo mountain, the highest mountain in Ecuador, and it's supposed to be the longest distance from the center of the earth. And look, they have this dome set up here. That's where we're gonna be sleeping this evening, and that is the cooking tent. Say hi to Luis.
Hello.
Luis is from Chile. He's climbed lots of mountains in his own country and I think other countries as well. And yeah, let's check out our kitchen tent. Chile, digo Luis, aparte de Chile, ¿has subido montañas en otros países? Ajá, sí, sí. Sí, sí, sí. Peru and Argentina. He's also climbed some of the highest mountains there. So let's see what it's like in the cooking tent. Hopefully it's warmer than in our tent. In our tent, let me show you later. We just have some mattresses set up. Look at this. Hola, hola, hola. Ay, sí, aquí hace calor.